Good morning, guys. Thanks for joining in here and clicking on my video. I hope that you like it and you subscribe and you stay for a while. My name is Jen and I have an online plant shop, but I wanted to show you something cool because I never started plants from seed. This is day 10 of me growing seeds. I want to show you what I grew, and also I want to show you my plant tour of all my houseplants that I have. Okay guys, so this is day 10. Look how cute. They all came, well actually not all of them. The only one that still didn't come up, actually I got one tiny little sprout right there. This little guy right here. And this is lemon balm. And I have 3 of these here. I have 1, 2, and 3. So far only this little guy came up, but let's see. They're the only ones that are taking the longest. I have chamomile. So this is all my little chamomile. Look how cute. They're so cute. And then this is also chamomile. This one is calendula. This one's also calendula. This one, I couldn't remember if I planted anything, but there is a tiny little sprout right there. Tiny, so I don't know if I didn't put the tag on it at all because I couldn't remember if I actually put seeds in there or if I didn't. But yeah, so this is lemon balm. Only the one little sprout came up. 2 chamomiles. Actually have 4 calendulas. Is this one, and this guy right here. And then these 6 are my dark opal basil. Look how beautiful the little sprouts are. Look at that, they're so pretty and they're already purple. They're so cute. You should have seen like the way I reacted when I actually first saw them. I was so excited, but I didn't get it on camera because obviously I was just like, I just walked up and realized that things were growing and I was like, oh my God. But this is so exciting to see. Like, it's so nice to see like when you try to do something from seed and then you finally see the little sprouts and then all of a sudden everything's sprouting and you're just like taking good care of it. So yeah, I don't know, it's very rewarding. Like, look how cute. They're so cute, I can't. So those are all my little baby seeds. This one looks a little dry actually. I gotta water them again. This one's trying. It's like, I don't wanna mess it up, but yeah, it's trying to like break through that dirt, the little mountain of dirt right there. But I do see a lot of sprouts, so I just have to water them. I've been watering them like with a spray bottle. And I just go around and spray them, make sure that the top of the soil is wet, and then that's really it. And then they are in regular potting mix because I wanted them to be able to like have fertilizer in there already so that they can have like a nice chance all like from the start. So instead of having to worry about that or like up potting them, like they're already in their little pots, they're ready to go. So that's that. And then let me show you these. So I have a tomato. These are Celebration hybrid tomatoes. And I have Gardener's Delight tomatoes. I can't remember which one was the slicer and which one was a cherry. But either way, I'll be able to see it after when they get a little bit bigger. But yeah, I have, I believe, 6 Celebration and then 6 Gardener's Delight. So these are all my tomatoes. This one's struggling a little bit, it's just starting. That one didn't come up, but this is the same type, and look how healthy and like nice and big they are. Really nice. Also these, this one's Gardener's Delight. Gardener's Delight. The Gardener's Delight is definitely coming up a lot stronger looking. And I do have a little fan here that I'll like switch it from this level to the top rack or the middle rack, so that way the seedlings could like get used to getting like that wind, so it can make them stronger. But yeah, and then I have some tricolor bell pepper here. And then these are actually from my own seeds that I've harvested. So far I have this little guy and this guy. I don't know what orange thing. I think I had like this, you know, those squishers that you put in your drinks. It like dyed my fingernail. But yeah, so I have the bell pepper tricolor here. I have 6 of those. So these 2 are starting. And then up here, this is, that's my Black Magic Begonia. Don't mind her. But yeah, these here are all spinach. So these are all my little spinach babies. And then back here, this is all my romaine lettuce. Look at that. I'm gonna have lettuce. I think this is so cool to see like the little seeds come to life. I can't wait till they get bigger. I'm like nervous, like I check on them every day. I'm nervous because I want them to like fully grow, not just like turn into little sprouts and then die off. So I am really paying attention to their like growth and making sure I keep them with the little fan at times, and then I'll make sure that I spray them with their water and make sure that the light's on for a certain amount of time. So yeah, I'm like really trying to take good care of them. And then this pot here, I actually ended up making it into a little like herb garden, like specifically just like herbs. So this right here should be calendula. This right here on the edge on this side is all chamomile. And then down the middle is supposed to be the lemon balm. But like I said, I've been having problems with the lemon balm. I don't know why it's not coming up yet, but maybe it just takes a little bit longer than the others. I'm not 100% sure. If you know, let me know in the comments. But yeah. And then these are just some like rooted cuttings that I have here. I have my Black Magic Begonia cutting, and I think she's getting a little bit too much sun, so she's a little red looking. But yeah, and then this is my Hoya Lisa. See, she has a little tiny root right there, right here. These plants are so beautiful. They look like watercolor paintings. And yeah, and then I just have some little spider pups in here, but I think I'm giving them too much light, so they're kind of like getting bleached like that. So I gotta take it out of this area. And then I have my philodendron Birkin here. This is my Hoya, crap, I forgot what it's called. I don't think it's the Calistophylla. It's a different one. I forgot what it's called, but I gotta figure it out. I have the mother plant somewhere over there. But yeah, but she's finally rooting as well. She's a little tiny baby cutting. And then I have another one of her here. This one's not really rooting yet. This one ended up kind of falling off, so I'm trying to see what could happen here. Yeah, and then I have some more Hoya Lisa cuttings back here. But yeah, so, and then like I said, this is the Black Magic Begonia, and then this is my mother Black Magic Begonia. The light is making it look, oh, okay, there you go. See, like it looks a lot darker. If I look at, no, that makes it look more red. But yeah, so it does look a lot darker when it doesn't have highlight. If it does have highlight, then it turns more of like that reddish color like that. But yeah, it looks pretty dark overall. And it's just such a beautiful plant. And I have sold a lot of these cuttings before. Every time I post one of these cuttings of the Black Magic Begonia, it sells right away. So yeah, but she's so beautiful and she is flowering. Let me show you her flowers. Look at her little babies. So pretty. And then they open up. Right now they're not open, but they will be soon. But yeah, I love little begonia flowers. They're so delicate. Here's more. So she should be blooming soon. Yeah, I think that's it for right now. But yeah, so she's just such a beautiful plant. And then I just have her on like this thrifted stool that I ended up getting from Goodwill. I love that stool. I don't know what it is about that stool, but it's so nice. Oops, I almost dropped the camera. But yeah, so that's the Black Magic Begonia. That is my whole setup for all my little seedling babies. And I'm excited. I want them to grow nice and healthy, nice and strong. And then I'll be able to sell them and keep some for myself, also give some to my family. And yeah, it's a really nice little start to reopening my little plant shop. So that's good. She's just so beautiful. All right, so let me show you some of the other ones. Oh, actually, I want to show you, I've been having some issues with like fungus gnats, and it's just so annoying. The fungus gnats are really, really annoying. I ended up, I have a light here that I'm going to put for my grapefruit tree, but as you can see, she does have two little grapefruits right there. And then this guy right here, this spider plant here, has been giving me a lot of problems. This is the one that actually brought in the fungus gnats for me. I ended up rescuing her from Lowe's, and she was like really soaking wet, like a shit ton of water just pouring out. And she was in the clearance section. Normally they're like $25, and it was like I ended up getting it for like $12. So, and she just had so much dead dead leaves, and then she had like a million pups hanging off, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I trimmed her up, I cleaned her up, and then I brought her in, but I did not use the fungus gnat drops, and I didn't use anything, but like pesticides, nothing. So that was my fault, obviously. I should have probably done better care with the pests, because you always have to be careful with the damn pests. But she didn't have anything else, no like mealy bugs or anything like that. So it's just spider gnats. She had no spider mites. She had no mealy bugs, no aphids, nothing like that. But she did have fungus gnats, is what I'm trying to say. So she ended up creating a whole disaster where like I have a shit ton of fungus gnats now. I did end up getting this beautiful little sundew plant here. I don't know why my lighting is so bad. Wait, let me see. Let me see. I'm like cleaning up, and this is Helly. She's a little aggressive. She's not too friendly. I don't know why. Hi. I'm not her favorite person, so but yeah, so this little cup here I ended up thrifting as well from Goodwill. So freaking cute. I'm so in love with this little dish. But yeah, so I ended up also getting this little sundew plant. It's a carnivorous plant. And basically they trap the bugs on these little leaves that they have here. And hopefully she'll bloom for me. But I got her with these little, like the little flowers, the little tendrils. Those are gonna bloom into little flowers, but they didn't bloom yet. So hopefully I do get to see that and they don't just die off, because this is my second attempt at a carnivorous plant. And I really want to get into carnivorous plants. They are super cool to me and so different. Like I'm really into like different textures and different colors and stuff. So I love odd plants, and I think that carnivorous plants are so cool and they're beautiful and unique. So yeah, so I got this little guy basically, and I put her right next to the spider plant, and she has been catching some gnats, but for the spider plant I need like a whole entire carnivorous jungle to catch all those gnats. But yeah, so this is my Hoya australis. She is very beautiful. This is probably, oh, I'm pretty sure you just seen a fungus gnat. But yeah, so this is my beautiful Hoya australis. She's very beautiful. I love this plant, very easy plant. And then this is my other Black Magic begonia. This one is a lot smaller. It was bigger, but I did chop her down to get some of her cuttings to sell them. Just because people, at least like on my Etsy and on Palm Street and just like local, they just really like this plant. So oh, I thought she was blooming right there, but no. But yeah, so she's just nice and healthy. She's making a lot of new babies. And you know what's the other one that's causing an issue too? My lemon tree. So this is my lemon tree. I ended up getting her because one day I'm gonna have an orchard. And yeah, so I'm starting early. But this is my lemon tree, and she's beautiful. And she has a lot of leaves on top. And yeah, so I put her in this nice big pot, but she has a fungus gnat issue, and I'm not really sure if I'm able to put like mosquito bits. It's like a thing that they use for like to control the fungus gnats, but I'm not sure if I'm able to do that on food that you're actually gonna eat. So I don't want to do that for her until I confirm that it's actually safe. But I didn't do the research yet, so I'm not gonna like chance it. But I am gonna be using mosquito bits on all of the regular houseplants that are non-edible. So yeah. And then here I have my beautiful lemon lime maranta. She's gorgeous, she's given. She has a baby right there. Yeah. And then I have, this is Goliath. My son named him Goliath. And it's my Brazil, my philodendron Brazil. And look at her, so pretty. Or look at him, so cute. But yeah, and then I do have a little cutting that I had taken from a cream splash. Philodendron cream splash, so that it's, I mixed it. So I put Goliath with this little baby philodendron cream splash here. But yeah, so he is nice and healthy. I've had him for a while now. I think I want to say maybe like a year and a half. But yeah, he's super healthy. I've cut him back a bunch of times, comes right back. And yeah, and then this is the plant that I was saying that I had over there. It's not the Calliciphylla, it's something else though. Crespidiola, something like that. I gotta look at that. But yeah, so oh my god, the fungus gnat, really? Come on. But yeah, so this plant is very cool to me. I love the texture, I love the splash. I love how deep green it is. Like, it's just such a nice one. I love veiny Hoyas too. Very pretty. Very pretty Hoya. But yeah, okay, so that is my plants for right now. Oh, I didn't show you the other one. Hold on. Okay, so here's my son's Nerf gun. Okay, so right here I have a planter, little plant setup here. What it's called? I don't know what it's called, but it's a planter that my brother gave me for my birthday, and I have a mint plant back here. So don't ask me, I just put little avocado seeds right there. But anyways, I have a really nice growing mint plant here. Yeah, and then I have a beautiful basil plant, and she's really beautiful. She's just so healthy, very beautiful, and I do eat from her, and I also eat from the mint leaves. And I have a Zevo, like for the fungus gnats and the flies or whatever. But yeah, it does catch a lot of the fungus gnats. I just started using it again, but as you can see, like, it's just terrible, the fungus gnat situation I have right now. So I have to get that under control. So I'm gonna be using the mosquito bits to hopefully get rid of all of that fungus gnat issue that I have right now. I've never had this much of an issue. One time I brought home a ivy plant, and it came with fungus gnats, and I had to get rid of it because it was just like, I don't know what was happening. It was horrible. But yeah. So then I also ended up getting this beautiful what is this called? Marble Queen Pothos. She's beautiful, and I actually ended up getting her for free. Somebody was giving free plants away at one of like the local businesses here. It was actually an eyeglass place, which is funny because I'm like, it just kind of like doesn't make sense, but she just is a plant collector, and sometimes she gives certain plants. She says she has like 500 plants or something, so sometimes she'll just give them out for free, and I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, so I ended up adopting this beautiful little baby here, and she's growing really nice. And yeah, this is a beautiful plant. I really like her. And at first I was not a Pothos fan, just because I just felt like they were just so blah, so regular. But I actually ended up getting kind of into the Pothos because they're just so simple, and sometimes, you know, you need a simple plant. And then I ended up putting this golden pothos cutting that I got. I ended up just repotting it with the Marble Queen pothos. So yeah, so this is a golden pothos cutting right here. You can see it was from my mom's. It was actually like dying, and then I ended up just being like, you know, Mom, can I have the dying pieces? She said yes. So I took it and I rooted it, and then I planted it in here. And this is a beautiful little golden heart butterfly trellis. She's so beautiful. But yeah, so yeah, that's that one. So she's very pretty. And I just keep them kind of like right there, like a little jungle over there. Yeah, let me show you the last one. Okay, and then these are the last ones. So this gorgeous, beautiful beauty is the one that I showed recently in one of my videos. This is the Hoya Sunrise, and she still has her little beautiful sun stressing here, but it is going away because I don't have her in that much bright light. But I am gonna put her in a better spot. I will be moving soon in a couple of months. But for right now, you know, this is her spot. So I'm happy that I ended up going back into like my plant love and stuff, because honestly, when I first moved here, like I was just going through a lot of stuff, and it was hard for me to, I don't know, like feel, not like an ungratefulness, like okay, yeah, I can't feel joy, like I don't feel joy by anything, not like that, but I did go through a little bit of a depression, and I sold all my plants, and I think I kept like one, and that was it. So mind you, I run an online plant shop. So I don't know, like it was just a lot for me. And not the plant shop part, that was like my biggest, like one of my biggest accomplishments, and I was like very happy with it. But as far as like just life, you know, sometimes life just gets really hard, and stuff, and I ended up just stopping. I was like, you know, just forget it. I'm just gonna step away for a while. But I'm happy to be finally collecting again and restarting my plant shop and getting back on my feet, because plants really do make me happy, and they remind me of my hometown where everything was very green. But yeah, so this is my beautiful Hoya Sunrise, and I love her, and she's one of the new additions. And these are my Begonia Black Magic cuttings from the plant that I showed you a little bit earlier. And they are definitely fully rooted. Oops, I gotta top this off. But yeah, they're fully rooted in here. A little bit crispy because it's very dry. It's very dry here right now. It's summertime in Arizona, so it's like a good 114 degrees. So yeah. And then right here I have my beautiful Begonia Immaculata. I ended up getting her from Home Depot. No, not Home Depot. Lowe's. I ended up getting her from Lowe's, and she was in pretty bad shape, so I just threw away the soil, took all the cuttings, and I'm trying to reroot her in water. And I use like prop drops for the water, and usually they root pretty fast, but for some reason this one is not rooting as fast, and there's a bunch of different cuttings in here. But she is putting out new growth. So look at this gorgeous new leaf here. She's beautiful. But yeah, but a lot of the bigger leaves are like damaged, and it's just a little rough for her right now. So, and then I have like the smaller cuttings in this little jar. And then right here I have another Hoya cutting and a fungus gnat. This one I'm gonna actually change from this spot, and I'm just gonna put her in a different spot because it's like just too much fungus gnat issue, and I think I'm just gonna grow something else in there, and just give her like a small vase like I did the other cuttings. So, and then last but not least, this is my pepper plant. So this is it's from the Bonnie organic line, and it's a lunchbox orange pepper. So when I got her, she just had this one pepper, which she still just has. But oh, actually look at that. Wait, I don't think you can see it. This is all new growth, so these will turn into little peppers, so that's really nice. So yeah, that's really nice. I gotta give her more sun. I'm probably gonna put her in a better place, a better spot. But yeah, so this is already getting to 28 minutes long, so I think I'm gonna do the plant care video in a different video, and then just this one was just like my plant tour. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and let me just show you really quickly what mosquito bits I'm talking about. I ended up going to the garage and getting these because I really need them. So yeah, this is the bag of the mosquito bits that I was saying. Basically I'm gonna put this in a little satchel, or like a little, almost like a cloth tea bag type of situation, and then I'm going to put it into the bottom of the self-watering pots, and I'm also gonna water the other plants with it, like make mosquito bit soup, kind of. And yeah, so hopefully we can get rid of all of these fungus gnats because they're just horrible and disgusting and they like literally want to beef with you. So I don't know what's happening. But yeah, so all right. Love you guys. Bye.